Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, collective? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, as I sitting here, let's do a love reading, guys and gals. I haven't done a love reading in a while. Let's do a love reading. Let's get a song on this first, though. Feeling a real positive, happy energy here. And the song comes up in reverse as I say that. Oh, I love that. Expect the unexpected. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Ooh. In reverse. Really? So this is actually feeling hopeful to me, right? In the upright, this is like, someone going through some hard times and, they never thought they'd see you again. Well, this is someone being happy. Someone, I almost hesitate to say reconciliation because, you could meet people. Some of you, it could be a person from the past that, the one that got away, y'all. Yeah, look. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Ooh. Somehow it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Now, for some of you, if this isn't love, this could be a reconciliation with a long-lost family member, with a child. Some of you with a grandchild. Some of you a great-grandchild. So if it isn't like love, a love partner, it could be just someone that you had a lot of feelings or emotions for. Collective, I am loving this energy. See, we got the wild card here. I can make this shit up. The Lover's at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, the Hangman in reverse, and the King of Cups. Someone is letting go, really going in and doing some healing work, guys and gals. I love this energy. I love this energy because someone's letting go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This is letting go. And, the 4 of Pentacles is usually, someone holding on too tight, usually to material things or things that, they don't want to share. And with the 7 of Pentacles right here, someone coming in wanting to share what they have, wanting to share, wanting to open up, wanting to communicate. Because, when I was saying wanting, I was paying very close attention to the enunciation. Someone is definitely wanting to come in and do some healing in a situation, and they have thought this out. They have thought this out. This is like that 4 of Pentacles in reverse is realizing what they're willing to give up, what they're willing to do. They're willing to, what do you want to say? give up any hold on anything that they had that was restricting them. Give up any hold on anything that they were, that might have been, and I hesitate to say toxic, because toxic doesn't always mean like really major shit. It just means a thought pattern, a thought belief that, it could never be, or they can never give it up. Those of us who have been single, and, the thought of sharing your life with somebody else can be daunting, right? Especially if you're a very independent person, right? You're always used to having your own shit. You have your own shit, and you're very guarded and protected of what you have, right? You worked hard for it. So this is, okay, I'm ready to share. I'm ready to share what I've worked for. I'm ready to share what I have built up. I'm ready to share all of my life. Ooh, collective, this is fucking beautiful. This is like a healing energy, right? We can call in love, or say that we want to, not be alone. We'd like a partner, not realizing what you give up for that, right? And both parties here. So collective, this could be you understanding that, right? Letting go of your grip, your feeling of having to always be in control, to actually opening up and sharing your life, your world. For a lot of you, this is opening up your heart. In order to really be in a loving relationship, you have to be able to open your heart, right? It's that vulnerability in a relationship. Oh my goodness. 47 could mean something. 74 could mean something. That is a beautiful energy. And that Four of Pentacles is just whatever kept you held back, whatever you felt you had to be so protective of. And some of you, it's your heart, right? I mean, let's think about it. I don't care how much money you have, how much you have built up in assets. At the end of the day, your most important thing you have is your body. It's your heart. It's your mind. It's your beliefs. Because the money's looking good. With the Nine of Pentacles here, the money's looking good. You're looking good. Everything's good. You've been working on yourself. You've been building up. You got your shit together. You got shit to offer. You're more than just the pretty face. You're more than just a lover, right? When you come to the table, you have shit. This isn't just, you come to the table with everything, right? Nine of Pentacles, you don't need anybody. So you don't just have to accept any offers. Right? What you're looking for in a person is far deeper than just, someone to come in and help you pay the bills. You're like, I got that shit covered. It's my fucking house. That's my fucking car. I buy my fucking diamonds. I buy my jewelry. I take care of myself. What you need from a person is far more valuable, right? The assets that they can bring is their love, their attention. Their ability to come into your life and change it on an emotional level, the physical level, the psychological level, that feeling of, okay, Nine of Pentacles, you got the shit on your own. You can do it on your own. The Ten of Pentacles is sharing with somebody else. Two people coming together, living and creating together, right? Now, you can get the Ten of Pentacles on your own, too. But that's when you allow someone else to come in. So for a lot of you, this is... oh, collective, I may be calling some of y'all's bitch ass out, okay? This is when you're able to share and give what you have to offer. But this is also about, doing it in a realistic way. Because we talk about that, and, someone coming in and you want to open your heart to love. And some of you that have, and, it's been beaten and bruised and all that shit. We all know the toxic side of how love can work. This is when, the Nine of Pentacles, you make sure you have your shit together. This is the kind of person that signs a fucking prenup, right? You make sure your shit's together. You're like, yeah, you know what? I love you, but, I'm protecting what's mine. You're always going to be protecting what is yours because you've worked hard for it, right? You're never going to let that down. All these pentacles, you know what your worth is. You know what you have to offer. So you're always going to be protecting what you have. Some of you might think with the prenup, well, I ain't got shit. Why do I need that? That's just for rich people. What is your potential? Nine of Pentacles energy? This is potential. if you're not there yet, you're eventually going to get your stability. As soon as you start really thinking and focusing about what you have to offer. Now, when it comes to material abundance, that can be material abundance in a lot of things, right? Some of y'all could be sitting on, a beautiful idea, a beautiful concept. When you meet the perfect one, when you meet your ideal one, you guys are going to be able to work and create together, right? That's how you know you found the right one. You're both able to contribute to each other's life. Now, that don't mean you all necessarily do the same line of work, but you complement each other in what you do. So you're going to be able to use that creativity, that versatility. You're going to both be able to support and promote each other. And in some instances, be able to collaborate. If someone is more of an artistic person, and then you meet someone who is more... they like numbers, they're very they like order. They like things like that, right? And I'm hearing, I like manner in a man. This will complement his tan. Yeah, you like almost a traditional, I'm getting like accounting type energy, or someone who is just very, it's kind of a rigid. An architect, an engineer, someone along that lines. And then you got this creative person over here that looks at all these, blueprints, and you're thinking, oh, well, okay. So this is how you build something, like down to the schematics of it. And then you got this artistic person who would much rather just sit there and draw on a piece of paper rather than having all the angular lines and stuff. And when you come together, you're going to be able to create. That's that wild card energy right here. It's that beautiful wild card energy. And some of you're going to be able to bring that out in your partner, because this card is in reverse. Your perfect partner, your perfect match, the one that you're going to really be able to grow and strive with is going to be one that continually, you're going to kind of challenge each other, but in positive ways. You know what? You're going to come in and be able to make the other person think a little differently. You're going to be able to give them ideas, and vice versa. You're going to be able to bounce off each other, even if what you do could be completely different in concept. You're going to be able to build and create with a person. That is your perfect partner, because that's how the relationship grows. That's how it's able to go through the different changes and the metamorphosis that happen in a relationship. That comes from not just being puppy love or that simple crush, to realizing this is a person you can build and create with. This is a person that's going to bring in stability, abundance, in varied many ways. This is more than just in the bedroom. This is every aspect of your guys' life is going to be abundant. Because you feed off each other, you build off each other, and it just makes everything better, right? You're in your Nine of Pentacles energy, they're in their Nine of Pentacles energy. So when you're sitting across from each other, you both know what you bring to the table. So this is, at the end of the day, when you're able to open up your heart. Yeah, even Kitty agrees. Because we got the King of Cups here with the Hangman in reverse. For some of you, this is gonna tell that you open your heart. I know. You're gonna have to open your heart. You're gonna have to be emotionally vulnerable. The most precious asset that you have, your heart. Given that trust and faith and hope that they're not going to break it. That's the kind of person you could take a loss in the stock market because you understand how that operates, right? There's fluctuations in it. But when it comes to your heart, you're like, oh, fuck that. You understand if you take a financial hit. Okay, that was a bad decision financially. Because normally you got your stability under control. You got your stability under control. You're looking, you know what's yours and you know what you're willing to risk, right? If you gamble, don't gamble any more than what you're willing to lose, right? It's pretty basic. You're operating in that mindset. But when it comes to your heart, how do you quantify that? That's when it's like, oh shit, I wasn't thinking right, so I let this person in and they had disrupted everything. So now when you're looking at this situation, you're looking at meeting a person, You're going to have to be able to open your heart. The most precious commodity that you got. Really, kitty? Really? Can I get some work done? Can I get some work done? Y'all, he's been fed. It's all good. It's all good in Kitty's world. What's up? What's up, Kitty? Oh. Really, buddy? The wild card here. What are you going to do? Life, healing, sunlight, nature, serenity, spirit. That's the one part of your life that is missing. It's the one part of your life that's missing. The Lovers, the Knight of Wands here, Page of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. The Lovers coming together. Coming together, celebrating. Some of you could meet somebody when you're out celebrating, when you're out doing you. When you're in your abundance, right? The Knight of Wands here with the Page of Swords in reverse. We've had that Page of Swords. Someone watching, ready to come in. Page of Swords there with the Knight of Swords. The Six of Swords here. For some of you, that's why this has taken so long. Someone's ready to take action. They're watching. This is like trying to figure out if they're willing to put their heart on the line. The most precious commodity that you have, right? Money comes and goes, but, you know, a heartbreak, shit, that shit can last forever, right? Knight of Pentacles here with the Six of Wands. Someone's wanting to come in, but when they come in, this is something that's going to be slow and grow. You know, some of you, it might not be the whirlwind experience that you're thinking where things are fast. For some, it's going to be a slow process of when you're finally able to meet and get to know each other and allow that to happen. Because when you're protecting what's yours, right? And a lot of you, you're going to spend more time protecting your heart. So you're going to have your guard up. You're going to be more careful. You're going to be more picky, especially if you're coming from a situation that, you know, was a little bit of a nightmare. You know? For some, if they had a lot of assets, this could have been someone that was taken to the fucking cleaners. So they are a little guarded because they're trying to build up their stability again. It's like you understand the money loss. You understand how that works. It's opening up your heart. That's going to be the biggest lesson here. And when it comes to that, you move at the pace that's comfortable for you. Okay? If you know that you fall in love or you get a little bit more attached when you sleep with somebody, that's when you decide, you know what? I'm not going to go there for a few months. I'm not going to take it to that extent for a few months. You're going to be doing your research, right? With the Pentacles energy here, you know what it's like to put forth time, effort, and work into something. This is what you can quantify, right? You can look at a bank account. You know what you make. You know what you have. You can take a calculated risk, right? You play the stock market because you understand how it works. You understand the investment when it comes to physical things. You purchase something because you know at the end it's going to have more value, or you allow for the depreciation. But when it comes to your heart, your emotions, how do you quantify that? You can't. This is going to be about opening up your heart. But I'm getting the energy that two are going to be in this. You're both going to kind of come together and be in that situation. You know, with this Lovers card, I'm sitting here thinking you could meet somebody or work together with somebody in maybe like a campaign type energy or in a group setting. That's how you meet. When you both are, maybe it's something you both volunteer for. It's something that you both do. It could be a church group. It could be a book club. It could be any number of things. Just somewhere where it's like a group collective and then you meet. For some of you, this could be, you could meet them on fucking New Year's Eve, okay? You could be at a party. Because I'm feeling like Times Square energy here, right? Where people are celebrating, or you're celebrating something. For some of you, this could be a cause. If you fight for a cause, or you have something that you believe in, that you participate in, you try to get the message out. That's how you could meet this person. But you're both going to be guarded. Some of you, this person's been watching you for a while. Nowadays, anybody with a social media account can have people watching, gawking, and stalking. Those of you that have social platforms, those of you that use your social platform, people watch, people see what's up. With that Six of Swords there and that Knight of Pentacles, I think this is someone that was, this is either you collective or someone that's going to be coming in. You had to kind of deal with your emotions. And that Six of Swords energy on that water, learning to open up your heart. And for a lot of you, that's going to be the hardest thing to give up. That trust. That trust. I keep wanting to say, you understand how the stock market works. You can take a loss in the stock market because you understand the fluctuations. But when it comes to your emotions, you're like, oh, fuck no, right? That's a hit that you're less likely to take. Calculated risk, right? When you can look at something and you can see, okay, well, if I invest in this, my return of investment, okay, that's not a word I use, you guys. Someone's return of investment, that's what they look at, right? If I put my time and energy into this can be what I expect, right? This is usually how it performs over 5 to 10 years. But, with your heart, there's no guarantee. Oh, my goodness. I'm liking this because I feel like whatever it is, both people are going to be very protective of what they have. They worked hard for it. And that doesn't mean you have a shit ton of money. That just means you're very respectful of what you worked hard for. Okay? You respect what you do. You respect what you have. Be it a little or a lot. Whatever you have, you worked damn hard for it. So you're not just going to give up that. It's like calculated risk. Return of investment. But how do you quantify that when it comes to your heart? You can't. That's the emotional journey here. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy. Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that can become the king, right? So this is someone knows. Because when you think of the king, you think of someone wanting their queen. And then when you come together and you work, that's when you build your empire together, right? To become emperor and empress energy. King and queens do the work, they create. And then eventually, emperor and empress energy, they stand out above the rest. Collective, I'm loving that energy. Someone getting their heart, that heart chakra opening. You understand physically, on the, keep wanting to say what you can quantify, right? You understand the calculated risk. You understand your return on investment. We got the Five of Wands here, black and white. So some of you all, conflict, or maybe that's the conflict you have, right? You're easier when things are black and white. It's the shades of gray. Got Page of Wands in reverse. Someone's ready to come in. We got Strength in reverse here. The Chariot. What did I say? Someone's ready to come in, but they don't have the strength to do it. With the Five of Wands. This Five of Wands card. It's very abstract. Some of you, whoever you meet, you might actually have some there could seriously be a difference in nationalities, a difference in religious beliefs, a difference. There's going to be a difference. This Five of Wands that someone may think is going to be a deciding factor. I'm drawn to the triangle there, and I'm thinking the pink triangle. Some of you all, this could be, if it's a gay relationship, it doesn't have to be, but something about the relationship could be something that stands out. It could be different, yeah, it could be dealing with nationalities. Because someone is very, it's like black or white. Someone is like totally, it's black or white. That may be the one area in which someone is so fucking stubborn. You know what I mean? This is someone, if they fall in love with someone of another race and they don't understand it, they fight it because that's what holds them up. That's what slows them down. The fact that that might be something they are so, or what has been taught to them that, you know, they don't understand their heart. This is that head over heart, right? And that could be the conflict that's keeping someone from moving forward, because it's like, oh shit, that goes against my thoughts. That goes against my beliefs. That goes against my religion. That goes against my upbringing. That goes against what I have spent my life protecting, defending. You see that card? Yeah, someone's ready to come in. The Chariot there. This is that, uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is one of them situations where something pops up that you're like, uh-oh. It's like you can't put this in a box. You can't understand it because it's not your normal... someone's really... the return of investment. Someone... that could be a term that someone uses. Someone could be dealing with someone in the financial industry. Someone really looks at everything as a return on investment. But they got thrown a wrench. This is when Spirit comes in and says, uh-oh, we're going to make you feel something you ain't felt before, and you're going to have to really think about what you want. What is that Five of Wands energy? Bottom of the deck, the Fool in reverse. Someone doesn't want to feel like a fool. Someone doesn't want to take that risk. Someone doesn't want to take that chance. The High Priestess here in the upright with the Four of Wands in reverse. Someone's going to have to let go of some of their real ingrained like belief system. For some of you, this could seriously be religious beliefs, right? If they seriously had some very strong views. Now, this doesn't mean it's a negative view. This is just what someone believes. You know, you don't ask people religion and politics because that's a very important factor in someone's belief system, right? It's almost a crisis of consciousness, but it's kind of in a positive way because Spirit's trying to get somebody to open their heart. Four of Swords here with the Eight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Someone's been a little lazy and complacent in their life, and Spirit's trying to get someone to move their ass. To learn to love life. Two of Pentacles there. Taking that risk. Taking that risk. Someone's fine losing money in the stock market. Someone's fine losing money when they gamble, right? They only risk what they're willing to lose. They understand how it goes. There's ups, there's downs, there's ebbs and flows. It's like someone's thought beliefs are so, it has to be. You know, if I put XYZ amount of time into something or XYZ money into something, I know that in the long term, this is what I can expect, my return on investment. But when it comes to your heart, you can't quantify that, right? You can't say if I give you X amount of attention, this is going to be what I get. This is like someone knows the numbers, but when it comes to the human mind, the human heart, you know, it can switch. It can switch. Spirit's going to take someone on a ride, on a journey to opening their heart. Stability is here. Money's here. You know, this is people that have their shit together, right? Very strong belief system. That's what it basically boils down to. Spirit's making someone open their heart. 4 wands in reverse there. And give of themselves. And that 4 of wands could even believe, it could still be a fucking belief system. We don't think about it, but some people really look at religion as being a factor, right? And that could be, someone's crisis of consciousness they got going on. Yeah, how could I love them? They're not part of my religion. How could I love them? We have completely different beliefs. How? God, why? Whatever religion you believe in, why? Why would you do this? This can't be. My family wouldn't allow this. This is not right. This is not. They come up with every excuse why it's not, because they can't understand it. They can't understand it. That 4 of wands. This can't be. We can't build together. I couldn't do this because this is out of someone's purview of thought. This is that. Oh my God. Collective, is that your energy? Do you have strict beliefs on that? Could that be what's holding you up going towards somebody? Because maybe it is, intergenerational, interracial, religious. Maybe it is strong political beliefs, right? If you're a staunch Republican or Democrat and you're like, there's no way because they spent their life being this party, my family would fucking kill me. You know what I mean? It could be as simple as that. That's keeping someone back. That's interesting and beautiful, though. But someone's really going in and thinking. Smart energy here, right? All that pentacles there, these are people that are smart. These are people that think. These are people that, they're not going to return on investments. They're not going to put time and energy into something that isn't going to have a positive outcome. In business and money, in risks, they understand. But when it comes to the heart, how do you quantify that, right? How do you know? A broken heart, you'd rather take $1,000 hit than, a broken heart because you understand how that works. But how do you quantify your broken heart? Kuan Yin, Sage, and the Sorceress here. The Sorceress here is just trusting. That's like the High Priestess card. Trusting that where you're going and what you're doing is what you need to be doing, right? Even if it's you're being drawn to a person. Now if you are drawn to a person, if that person needs to be in your energy, this by no means mean you need to take anybody back that you don't feel comfortable with. You're being guided. This is being guided to do what you need to do. This is sage energy. You're always trusting your gut, your guidance, and your intuitions. You make decisions because you think about them as logically as you can. But when it comes to love, how do you think logically about love, right? You can put X amount of time. You can love someone with all your heart, but there's no guarantee that they're going to reciprocate it or that they're going to be there, Going into the unknown with the lotus flower down there. Again, with that kind of that 6 of Swords energy, right? Someone having to take that little boat ride on their emotions to understand, to get in tune, to get in touch. That's a beautiful energy because that's taking a real calculated risk. It's almost like the financial stability is built in. The abundance is built in, right? 2 people coming together, they're able to handle shit on their own. This isn't about that. This is the return on an emotional investment, which there is no guarantee, right? If I offer to come into your life and work with you and spend the rest of my life with you, there's no guarantee that this person is going to do that. There's no guarantee that down the road they're not just going to up and leave. It's not a guarantee, right? Return on investment. That's interesting. That's not my normal turn of terms that I would speak. So some of y'all could be dealing with someone who's very just smart and kind of maybe a little even nerdy. It keeps coming up someone that's in like insurance, like risk finance. It has an actuary. An actuary, there's a special name for those people that deal with insurance, that assess the risk, right? Remember in Meet the Fockers? That's what the dude did. But it has a name and I can't think of it. This is like someone who really, it's like risk assessment. Someone spends a little too much time worrying about that. But for some, that could actually be what they do for a living. Someone just, it's like the numbers. They know what's the return of investment. This is how they look at everything, unfortunately. And when the heart gets thrown into it, it's a little fucking different. Woo, I'm loving that energy. And some of you, this could literally be someone you don't know. I mean, this this could have been someone that maybe years ago you got a bank loan through them, or some of you maybe it is someone that deals with your investments. This is that type of fucking energy. You might not realize this person is even looking at you, because it's like on paper they know that you are a good risk to take, right? They know. It's like one area, yeah, you check all the boxes in this area, but then it comes to the the emotional side of it. Uh, Kind of a beautiful nerdy energy, I gotta tell you. It's more intelligence. It's yeah, it's a very intellectual. It's very intellectual. Insurance, an actuary. Um, this could be a person that actually likes to what am I trying to say? They could be a day trader. They could do something like that. That might be how they gamble. This person is very good with like the odds. They know like the odds. This person is very statistically based. They understand numbers and they understand it's like they understand the risk, the return on investment. They understand how all that works. But now it's like they're looking at their heart and trying to figure out what the fuck, right? So this could be someone you meet, and they might be one of them people who are super smart but not very good common sense wise. You know what I mean? They might have the intelligence, but as far as the emotional intelligence, they don't have. That could be the one thing that always holds them up. The emotional intelligence. They don't have the emotional intelligence, which doesn't mean it's not a bad thing. It's just they're having to get used to their heart. Okay, I feel like this is just rambled on, but that is very interesting, you guys. That could be how they help you, because this person, one of y'all could be the business person, and the other one could actually be one that likes doing the books. They might actually like the tedious shit that, most people don't. And that could be how you all work together. Fuck, you all could end up coming up with some kind of accounting program or some kind of system that works for what the hell you do. This is this is a beautiful fucking energy. Kind of weird. So it's either going to resonate for you or it's not. And if it's not that specific, guys, this is just, it's going to be someone you guys are going to be like different, and you're both just going to have to open up your heart. Okay? And it's going to be slow because you guys are both going to have to learn how to do this. So if you're one of them people that guards your heart and you're like, I'm not letting anybody in, that could be how it transpires, because you're both going to be in that energy. So that's why it's going to go slow naturally, because neither one of you are going to risk it. It's a risk investment. It's like risk assessment. That's fucking beautiful. Here you can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Quantifying. What the fuck is that? The terminology. Someone's going to use some terminology. That's beautiful. Peace, love, and light collective. Peace, love, and light.